Hello and welcome to my back porch for some more cooking. Today I'm going to make some turkey burgers, and I'm going to make them using some of the things from my garden, including this leftover squash. This is a little bit of the Trumbicino squash that we've been working on for the last few days, and I'm just going to grate that up and it's going to add moisture. Turkey burgers are often kind of dry and tasteless, but mine are good and spicy, and here's why. Mine are good and spicy because they have loads and loads and loads of flavor added in. They're not dry because of the zucchini, which I'm going to grate up. The other things that go into this are a hot chili pepper, a regular sweet pepper, some garlic powder, some mustard, good old cumin, my favorite, some pepper, and a tiny little bit of mayonnaise. And of course, turkey. I'm going to make enough for some hungry folks. So this will probably make enough for 6 to 8 people. The very first thing I'm going to do is grate some of that zucchini. You can use any kind of squash. This is a great way to add moisture to those burgers so they don't get too dried out. It also packs a little bit of nutrition in there, so what's not to like about that? It's really good to do with one of those squashes that just got too big and out of control. That is about 1 good cup, maybe a little bit more. Now let's cut up that little bit of onion. This is a great thing to do with just little bibs and bobs left over. I'm going to mince this onion very fine, about 1/4 of this, what was a very, very, very large onion. Let's do the same thing with that little sweet pepper. You can use a green pepper if that's what you have. You can use more pepper if that's what you have. You can use no pepper. I just like to have a little bit of color in these burgers. This particular pepper is called a lipstick pepper, and it is super sweet and nice. I've been growing these for the past, I guess this is my 3rd year growing these. They've become one of my very favorites. Into the bowl goes that. Let's take that hot pepper, and we're just going to snip it off in little pieces. This pepper is a cayenne pepper. You can use any hot chili pepper that you want. You can also use dried peppers, fine. All right, I'm going to take all these things and mix them up together like this. Whoops, 1 there. This is basically 2 pounds of meat that I'm using, and this is not 99% lean. It is 94% lean. I like a little bit of the fat in this because, again, I don't like a dry burger. So I'm mixing this all in together, and then I'm going to kind of spread it out, and we're going to add in our seasoning. Here comes some garlic powder. Go heavy on the spice. Here comes the cumin. Here comes the salt. And the black pepper. As far as the mustard goes, I'm putting in about 1 tablespoon. As far as the mayonnaise goes, I'm going to put in a heaping tablespoon like that. I may end up adding more. Maybe I'll add a little more. And mix well. Mix everything up really well. And I'm going to shape this burger into patties and put it on this plate. These do not shrink a lot when they're cooking. So make them the size you like. They said this is going to make probably enough for 8 burgers for my hungry boys. They're not boys, they're men. Put a layer of wax paper down, and then add your second layer of burgers. You can make a similar recipe with some salmon and make salmon cakes like this. You can also just regular hamburgers like this as well. I'm just going to pop these in the fridge, leave them for at least a half an hour. You can leave them even longer. You can make these the night before if you want. Refrigerating them just makes it hold together a little bit better when you put them on the grill. You can grill these, you can fry these, you can bake or broil these. Really, really, really super versatile. I'm going to grill mine and serve it just like a burger with some delicious fresh picked tomatoes, maybe a little bit of basil, some onion, and some pickles that I made. Now, if the burgers are too wet for you, another thing that you can do is add some breadcrumbs in to the mix. I didn't do that this time. I do it sometimes. So that's a very simple burger. That's all you do to mix it up. Cook it as you like and enjoy. Thank you so much for watching. Hey, if you love to grow food, if you love to garden, and you love to cook what you grow, this might be a channel for you. So do subscribe. Take care. Bye.